Hello and howdy folks, welcome back or welcome to the channel. I saw your feedback and editing will be better this time. And welcome to Brixton Bay. Last two builds have been really awesome. We made the abandoned rail yard and this forestry industry. Links to which will be given down in the description. Today we are moving towards the city and we will be building a very cool area, setting up our bus transport and some density as we move to our suburban downtown. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. Okay everyone, welcome back to Brixton Bay, and this is our forest industry that we built in the last episode. And today we are coming back to our main island where we started building our city. And today we will be building some sort of an cool area over here in this part. But to do that and to prepare our island for a suburban downtown, we will have to do some major reconstruction, and that will mainly be deleting all these houses and shops, and we'll extend the highway from here, take it upwards and then connect it with this road over here, because since our main road is sort of inside the city, so you'll have to detour from here and then you will come over here. So when we will be building the suburban downtown over there, I reckon this will be like a mayhem. So there will be like so many cars and everything coming over here, so we want a safe route. So let's do that. Let's make some connections and destroy some houses, because that's fun. So as you can see that we have finished this connection. So we detour from here and we take the sort of two-way highway to here and then connect it to the main road. And we also continued this connection because if people want to come from here, they can also come over there and connect over there. So lastly, what I'll do is remove these pillars over here. So we'll come to remove sub elements and we'll delete these pillars. Now we can move to making our layout over there on the top, and then we'll start making our bus transport. So let's go over here and let's clean up a bit, because I think for aesthetics these do look good, but when you are building something, you definitely don't want so many trees around. So I'll delete everything as much as I can. So for our main build over here, we are taking inspiration from the city Red Deer. It's located in Alberta, Canada, and you can see in this image we have like some sort of a very thin area, and we have a hospital over here, and then we have a park that is hugging on the southeast side of the road. So we are sort of inspired from this and we'll try to recreate this, but instead of hospital we'll be using our bus transport, and then the park will be there at the last, and then the other things will be the offices or the residential and commercial. So we have something like this and want to connect these things. So we'll grab our 2-lane road. So we'll come out from here like this, and then we'll wave around and connect it like so. So you can see we have some sort of shape like this, and then we'll grab our road over here and we'll come out from here and maybe from here, and then we'll connect these two together like so. We have a pretty smooth connection over here, and then over here we'll grab the straight line here, and then this one probably from here, and I think we'll have to extend this pretty much. And here we have our 3 parts, and to make our bus station we'll have to place our bus depot. So we'll grab our bus depot and place it over here. I think this place is like sort of perfect over here, so we'll refine this. We'll make some space. I'll place this guy over here, connect it over there, and I think now things should be pretty much fine. So our bus depot will be located over here, and now we can focus on our bus station. So for our bus station, we'll grab our alleyway road, and I want to offset it in the middle, so we'll have to make some sort of connection over here. And then I think I will place my bus stand somewhere over there. So we'll extend this a bit. So it's a pretty complex system, and I'm really baffled how this works in this Red Deer city. But I think this is a pretty good reconstruction of it. Let's see if we can have a small parking over here. And yes, we can. So I think I'll place this over here. And with this I can also increase this road, and probably I can have small 3x4 commercial over there. So now that we have our bus station, let's connect it with the whole city, and then we'll move to zoning some nice medium density or row housing. So I have finished making all the bus lines that I could. So over here you can see that there are 2 lines for now. So the first one is the pink one, which is going basically throughout the main city. So you can see it comes over here. So this is the first stop, then it goes over here, goes all the way in to our Mass Acre Farms, and then comes back, and then it goes to Cloverfield, and over there it has 3 stops over here, then comes back, then we have got 1 stop right outside our theater, and then 2 stops over here, then some stops over here, and then it loops back around over here. Then the second line is basically going towards our forestry industry and the rail yard. So you can see that we have created a new connection. So as you know that we were worried that we didn't had like any connection from over here. So what I did was I just connected from here till here, so they can easily cross this hole and come over here and then go on wherever they want. And then I also changed this road to the highway road so that it's much faster route, and we don't want to zone anything over here regardless, because we already have, as you can see, we already have like this cemetery creeping on it, so we don't want anything other than the trees. So we converted that to the highway road, and now we'll move to making the roads. So I'll go ahead and make the road connections throughout, and then we'll start the zoning. So as you can see, we have made this sort of grid over here, and this whole thing from over here that comes till here will be our park. So the reason that we have made this park so huge is that if you see this image, then you can see over here that there is like a small creek that is going here and there, like it's quite wavy, and then you have got some landscaping here and there, and then we have a pathway that is going over it or around it. So we will be creating some sort of that over here. So for that we'll have to create some sort of lake, so that's why we have made this so much bigger. So now that we are done with road planning, now we can move on to zoning. In the front near the cemetery we'll have some low density, and then as we move in we'll have those higher densities. So let's start from over here. So as you can see that we have completed the zoning in this area, and it looks so much better. And if you come over here you can see that we have placed some quite random buildings. So mostly we have our residential, and then on the bigger streets we have our commercial and offices. And you can see we have tiny bits of row housing, and then some bigger buildings as well. And then we have like this commercial low building, and then some bigger commercials over here, and then some row housing. And if we move towards the north of this build, and you can see that on the left side, as I said, we will be including more of low density areas, and then as we'll be moving inside, we'll have the more of the height. So most of it is again the row housing, and you can see we have tiny bits of medium density here and there, and then we have got some taller buildings, and the same thing over here, and then some smaller pieces over here, and some bigger guys over here. So this is mostly our the build. So I would say this is probably our 60% of the build, and the rest of the build will be this park. So let's build the park, and I'll be right back. So as you can see that we have finally completed our park, and this is looking so much beautiful. So let's come from here, and this is our pond, cute little pond, and you can see that we have one pathway that is coming from there, and it comes till here, and then we have a four-way intersection. One of the pathways goes to that, two of them diverts in front, and they lead to different places, and you can see that it is continuing, and then we have a three-way intersection over here and two-way intersection over here, and then it goes on, and you have quite a lot of bridges. Underneath you have this creek going around and goes and goes and goes, and then over here it ends, sort of. So it ends in a sort of a cave, and this is our cave in the middle, and the water is flowing and going inside, and we have quite a site over here. So quite a lot of foliage around, because this is quite an old creek, and it's an end over here, so we have made it look like a very overgrown place. And our pathways are being used, and you can see people are using it, and even from the ground up you can see that it looks good compared to what we have in terms of the asset quality, and then some tearing and all. So I think I'm in love with this park, and we gotta expand this somewhere. I don't think we can expand over here because from here it flows, but maybe we can have a cave over here as well, and then it leads out to somewhere else. So currently I don't think I have placed benches, which I should have. So I'll do that in the detailing time lapse, and I'll be right back. And as you can see that we have finally finished our final detailing time lapse, and this is looking so much beautiful. And you can see that we have made some connections here and there, and we also placed those types of bushes in these areas. And the second connection is over here, and I think the third one is over here, and then the fourth one is right above it. And then I think a couple of these over here, and this really looks quite like the reference that I showed you. And we have like some houses and offices over here, and then some offices and houses over here. Obviously we are missing that one line over here, continuous line, but I think this looks good in itself. And then we replace the hospital with this bus depot with some parking in front and some bigger buildings right beside it. And then we have some density over here using our row housing and medium density, and then some park side row housing and medium density. And then we comes to our park, and I think this really looks clean, and I quite like this one. So I hope you enjoyed this build, and if you enjoyed it, then please hit the like button, and if you want to see more of these, then hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification so that you guys know when the new video drops. It drops every Saturday. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, enjoy the cinematics and peace.